thought my phone broke, but it didn't. Hey guys, few notes before I even start this video. Number one, if you hear banging or like tapping sounds in the background, I came back from work on Friday and my parents have decided that they want to change the kitchen. So that's the sound of my dad taking off the tiles. So please try and like ignore that as much as you possibly can. I'm going to try and ignore it as much as I possibly can. What was the other point? That sound. If you hear that sound, just ignore it. So last week I showed you guys my entirety of my makeup collection, my cruelty-free makeup collection. This week, because I had some comments about my eye makeup that I wore in that video, I thought I'd do a little tutorial on it. And I say a little tutorial, I don't know how this goes because, hello, Naomi is the name, beauty guru definitely isn't the game. So we're gonna see how well I do this. I have literally done my entire face apart from my eyes, which is why they look a little bit orangey and a bit discoloured, because my eyes are discoloured. My mouth looks a bit red because I tried to put a red lipstick on earlier because I was like, I wonder what this looks like, and it looked terrible. So we'll leave that for another day. So for this look I used these two palettes, which is the I Heart Makeup Mint Chocolate kit palette and the Revolution Reloaded Iconic Divide. We're gonna see how well this goes because I don't know what I'm doing. So starting off, I guess like all beauty gurus, we're gonna start off with an eyeshadow primer. This is Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion, you know, the one that everyone uses. I haven't actually got a mirror in front of me and I just rubbed that in with my finger. And yes, all my brushes have already been used. I am a gross human being and I don't clean them nearly as often as I should. But hey, that's just the way I'm living my life. I also can't remember exactly how I did this, so this is probably going to be a very helpful video for you. Take a little look-see at all the colours and try and remember what I did. Okay, so I think I started off with this colour on a, I don't know what this is, SF002 bleach brush. And I always start by working it into the crease line. That's doing literally nothing, my bad. Okay, now that you look somewhat crazy, use a little, I don't know what this is, deluxe crease brush thing and blend it out a little bit more. Then taking the same brush, I'm going to use this colour that's like at the bottom. None of these have names. Dirty green. You're just gonna darken up the crease a little bit more. Make sure to hit your face with the brush just to add that little bit of effect. I attempt to like wing my eyeshadow out to like where my eyeliner will start, because that's an inevitable thing that I'm always going to put on. It's eyeliner. That's how you make any bad eyeshadow look good, in my opinion. Shove eyeliner on and then shove lashes on if that doesn't work too. Okay, so now that you look like this beautiful mess, I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. Oh, I must have used this one as well at some point. And I'm just going to pack Poison Ivy from this palette onto the actual eyelid. Like so. This is definitely a look that you're going to look crazy at the entire way through. And maybe even at the end when you're finished, because if you're watching me do makeup and thinking that this is a good idea. Okay. So we're gonna go back in. I'm gonna use this duo fiber eye brush. We're gonna go back in with this palette. We're gonna use this colour that's like in the middle-y left. I'm just using this because it's another brush. And just working that into the back corner bit. Is this the best brush to be doing this with? Absolutely not. But is it the brush I'm using because I'm not a makeup guru. Like, there are better brushes. I normally like using an angled brush to do the outer corner bits of my eye. Don't know why I'm not doing that now. But oh well. In fact, I'm gonna find one, because I must have used one. Oh no, I used this, which is a shading brush. I don't know what I'm doing. God, this looks like a mess. Why did anyone suggest this? And then you're just gonna keep blending out. Blending things out can save lives. Don't worry if you get it on the bottom lash line, because you're gonna have to put it on the under bit anyway. So it's already there, it's saving you time. I'm getting flashbacks to when I was younger and I did that video where I was like taking the mick out of beauty gurus. I'm actually trying. Actually trying this time. And it's turning out the exact same. Pro tip. Have a concealer around so you can clean up your mistakes if you make any, like me, and you can make this a lot more pointy. That's close enough. I've got like the end of this now really green, so that's helpful. I've noticed that even my Revolution one is all like red from cleaning up my mistakes. So now it doesn't look nearly as bad as it did. I'm gonna go back in with the original colours that we were using with the pointy brush, and I'm just gonna like go over the crease line, I guess, again. You know how normally people are like, wow, I look so crazy in real life, but on camera it looks fine? It's completely the opposite for me today. It's, wow, I look crazy on camera, but it looks not that bad IRL. Alright, I'm just trying to smoke out that line a little bit, because crazy. And then I'm going to go back in with my finger into the Poison Ivy and just tap it along there to make it a little bit more vibrant, I guess. Making sure I get it into the actual crease water liney area before that bit that you normally clear up with eyeliner and you don't see it, but really good descriptive words with Naomi. Not bad. I swear I did this with a brush. So taking this brush that's like a little flat small shader is what it says. I just use any brushes from Amazon. I feel like I've said that before. Deja vu. Taking this, I want to call it wasabi colour. I don't know what wasabi looks like. I'm really uncultured. If there was a colour, wasabi. And I'm gonna just put that on the inner part of the eye there, just for a little bit of glitz and glam. Not too much, but a bit of glitz and glam. So I basically put the glitter on to make myself look a little bit less scary, because that happens. And then I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. I think I'm gonna do like an eyeliner tutorial at some point, because it's the only thing that I'm actually kind of, I would say, good at. So bear with me 2 seconds, I'm gonna do some eyeliner. So now I have eyeliner on, and it looks a little bit more presentable. I'm gonna clear up the face just a little bit more. Just taking Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm shoving a brush into it because there is loads of product at the end and you can't reach it until you do things like that, apparently. I'll keep my money, thank you very much. Plus it's very hard to get like C2. Also cleaning up the eyeliner a little bit, no big deal. Taking the sponge and Just tapping that into my face like you do. And at this point you would have already accepted your fate that your face is going to be green for the rest of the day. So now that you've had your moment, you've had your little Viking funeral for your under eye bit, we're gonna go in and do the under bit of the eyes. So we need an even smaller brush now. Where's the brush? So I used like a teeny angled brush. It looks like this. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know what that sound is. Please ignore it. Basically you're doing the exact same thing now on with a smaller brush under the eye. I like to stop halfway on my eye when I'm doing things like this. Usually I do, but I think for this look I went all the way along. Very bold, Naomi. I have All Star stuck in my head. I had to delete some footage because I was out of space on my card, and I watched a quick little meme and it had All Star on it, and now it's just stuck in my head. So that's good. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. And then you're gonna go into this one. I think I left Poison Ivy out and I went straight for the dark one after this one. And I kind of only half go on top of this. Like I don't go all the way in, I'm not committing completely to this colour, I'm kind of like, it's just there for the ride, you know? And make sure to join up with the bottom bit of the wing. Like so. Yep, and then you go in with like the dark green once again, but this time you're really concentrating that on like the outer part and then fading it a little bit more, but like get it close to the waterline. I just love it when you have like a nice little eyeshadow powder line just resting on your eye. It's my favourite feeling in the world. Okay, and then, because you look like a crazy person, hate to tell you girl, but you look crazy. My wrist just clicked, actually locked and clicked as I was doing that. Ow. We are gonna take a small, where did you go? The one that we basically use for the crease line. You just gotta flick off all that green, all that excess powder, and then you're gonna blend out the bottom bit a little bit. Is this the one that I was using? This is the one that I was using. And then you're taking that colour, that weird colour again, and you're just gonna add a little bit of the glitter on the bottom, just to like add it, and then go into like the little corner bit. And this is when my eye starts to water, like it's already doing. Why is that? Could I be allergic to makeup? Maybe. Could it just be the fact that I've jabbed a bunch of powders close to my eyeball? Could also be that. What's the next step? I'm using a nude to go into the waterline to like make my eyes a little bit more open and not like, you know, like closed off, because dark colours make your eyes closed off, and I want people to know that I have eyes still. Making sure I clean it off every 5 seconds because all the green that's in my waterline needs to come off. Okay, so now that's standing out, the only final thing that I did was put eyelashes on. I used these, which are in fact these. Yeah, and I just pop those on top. I bop to the top. And so there you have it. There's the look. Should we do a little montage? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining. If my techniques are bad, that's cool. It's not the first time I've done something wrong in my life, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Also, on another note, this is probably the wrong video to do this on. If you watched my gaming video, my Naomi Does Zelda, Let's Play Zelda, or whatever I named it, I don't even remember, when I played Breath of the Wild, I was wondering, would you like to see more video game videos? Maybe you'd like to what's happening? Maybe you'd like to see more of those videos, because that'll be down now that I know how to edit them, and I know that I shouldn't leave it to the last minute, and other things. Maybe I'll do more of them. Let me know if you'd like me to do a Life is Strange series where I do that game. It will probably be over the course of like 3 years, because I take so long to complete games. Like, I'm still playing Skyward Sword, guys, and that came out years ago, and I go through phases of playing games and then not playing them, and then, but maybe if I do it as a series, I'll have a reason to play games more than I do. I'll probably do a poll on my Instagram story at some point, so if you want to be a part of that, link is in the description. But, you know, you can also just comment it down in the comments below, but it'll probably happen as a poll at some point. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Like always. Okay, bye! Ah!